Hey YouTube, it's Cookies. My show's called Cookies for the Day, and I'm coming at you with another video. Happy Monday, you guys. It's a beautiful day outside, so that's why I want to give it the video outside, because it's just gorgeous. The weather feels nice, especially if you're under shade. So I encourage everybody to go out. If you're not feeling well because of pollen, I'll pray for you. Just take some medicine, and remember, I wrote on Twitter also like an allergy tip. Don't keep taking the same medicine, the same brand over and over again. You gotta switch it up, because it helps. Your immune system will get used to the medicine that you're already taking, so you have to switch it up. You know, it's like exercising. Don't exercise doing the same thing all the time. You gotta switch it up so your body can be, you know, not get used to the same routines all the time. But anyway, this video is about Real Households of Atlanta. I mean, Real Housewives. And nobody never really interviewed it, not interviewed, but did a review on it so far, so that's why I want to do a review on it. And did they read yesterday? They were reading so much, I have to put my reading glasses on, because this, oh my Jesus, when I heard all the reads that Nene was reading, Sheree, Kim tried it, but of course she didn't do it. Candy tried Nene. Like, it seemed like everybody was going to Nene for no reason. And here's the funny thing about it. Nene was barely on that season. If you think about it, barely on that season when it comes to being around the other women, except for the Africa trip. Other than that, Nene's barely around any of the other girls. She stayed in her circle with Cynthia and Marlo. And you saw Derek at the side a couple of times, but that's it. She don't really hang out with those other girls. Like, you know what I mean? Candy, every time she hangs out with Candy, Candy tells her story right back to the Smalls and say, well, like she said, she's very rich. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's go into the reads, you guys. First of all, Nene versus Sheree. OMG. First, I was rolling on the floor as soon as Nene said Neverland, because I've always said Sheree was the delusional one of Real Households of Atlanta. Everything Sheree does flop. Her divorce, her music song, Who's Gonna Check Me Boo. Nobody's checking for you, boo, with that song, honey. You need to hang that up. The day that somebody said, I have this song for you, you should have never even accepted it. That was how many months after? Not even months. How many years after you said that, Who Gonna Check Me Boo? That ain't hot no more. Goodbye with that. So everything of hers flopped. Those crocodile tears from Sheree. We're talking about her divorce. Like, I'm here for people when it comes to divorce. Divorce is a very hard thing. But at the same time, when it comes to you, Sheree, I do not take you seriously, nor have I ever taken you seriously. Because you're not about your money. You're not about your business. You about being backwards. Everything, you guys, just think about it. Everything she does is backwards. Everything. She tried so hard to say she got a new lawyer because Phaedra wasn't doing her job, and Phaedra just read her. I'm gonna give you the crown because you're the queen of throwing girls under the bus. And let me ask you this one question: what's the state of your divorce now? The same way how I left it when I gave you your check back? Okay, then. All you need to do is just give her that one read, and Sheree shuts up, because Sheree doesn't get it. She's backwards. She doesn't get why people think that she's backwards. She doesn't believe why she believes people think she's delusional. And even after the TV show, she still believes she's not delusional. But thank you, Bravo. Thank you so much for getting her off the show. Because I've been tweeting, get her and Kim off the show. But you know what? 1 out of 2 ain't bad, because both of those boring victims of the show needs to get off. I'm tired of Sheree being the victim towards everything. She's not doing nothing about it. Every time she tries to do something about it, she always blames somebody else. Even Phaedra sees it. You always blame somebody else for your mistakes. You never take it upon yourself to say, okay, I know when I'm wrong. I apologize. She's still blaming people for everything. So about this Nene and Sheree blow, when Sheree talk about her house still gonna be built, that's a lie. That pig pen is gonna stay the same, looking dusty. And For Sheree, it makes you so ugly. So ugly to throw Nene's child under the bus. This is a conversation between you and Nene. Where in the world did your son come to park? I mean, talking about her son come inside the whole conversation. Like, even Nene was lost. She was too busy arguing to you about your status at the bank that you mentioned her son still at a Walmart. Mind you, it wasn't even Walmart, it was Walgreens. But never the fact that you saying that your child is a reflection of you. I always say that to an extent. Because, of course, parents always tell their child, when you walk out that door, you make sure you do not embarrass me. But at the same time, when that child chooses to do whatever they want to do because they got a mind of their own, all you can do is just say, I've tried as a parent. I tried to do the right thing, tell them right is right and wrong is wrong. And yet, it's up to the child to take all of those understandings and the teachings from the parent and to put themselves to make themselves a better person and to make their family proud of them. If you want to go out, do drugs, shoplift, gangbang, do all those things after your mother or your parents or guardian specifically tell you not to, that's up to the child. And Nene's explained it correctly. Like, I understand where Sheree is coming from. The child is a reflection of you. And speaking of that, Sheree, don't you ever come for somebody's child when your child's looking like a broke-back homeless coon on the TV show. We saw how your son looked like with the nappy old knots in his hair, like he know he needed a trim, but yet he was still playing games and asking you for to make him a sandwich on the show. How dare you come for Nene when your child looking like a broke-back homeless coon on a TV show? You couldn't give him a trim? You didn't know that you was on TV then? You didn't know you was on TV when we saw a picture of that mattress that you so called it was a mattress or a bed for the dog. First of all, anyone who have dogs, please answer me this. Do you make your dog sleep on a blow-up mattress? There's doggy mattresses now, and most of the doggy mattresses are fur. They don't look like a mattress, Sheree. Don't try and fool us and make us look stupid like we don't know the difference between a sleeping bag and a doggy bed. Don't try and do it. She tried that, you guys. But I'm just giving y'all the fact that that's what happened. And also, if you look back on the clips of the season where Sheree's talking to her son again, and you see another clip of her and the TV's not there no more, it's just wires, just to let you guys know. Sheree broke. And another thing, your son-in-law on TV. This is your son-in-law. You asking him to marry your daughter. Yeah, he looking like he a homeless coon with that crusty, dark brown teeth that look so rotten. Like that thing could be a root canal, and it needs to be replaced. Talk about other people's teeth. Talk about your son-in-law teeth being on TV like that. He look like he don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. But yet you talking about other people's children. You need to go talk to your son-in-law because your son-in-law is married to your daughter. So congratulations to them. But go talk to them about how to fix teeth before you talk about Nene's teeth. And go talk to your actual son about trimming your hair before you talk about other other parents' children and how to raise them. I was so pissed off when Sheree went on the kids like that. As a grown woman, to bring kids in the argument, how dare you? I wouldn't be surprised if Nene got off that chair and smacked the piss out of her. Because I really wanted to see that. I was so angry when Sheree mentioned that. And then on top of that, Sheree was obviously lost in the conversation. Not lost, but she was just lost after Nene read her about the kids and everything. That Kim had to tag team Sheree and say, well, you talk about my kids on Twitter. First of all, Kim, goodbye. It was Twitter. You're a grown woman and you arguing about what somebody wrote on Twitter, yet you talk so much smack about the other castmates, especially Nene. Whether Nene is there in the room with you or not, you still got her name in your mouth. And yet you say you talking about my kids on Twitter. I don't believe Nene does that because I'm following Nene on Twitter. I've never seen her talk about other people's children on Twitter before. So, and whether she was, because she did mention, she talked about your kids having different baby fathers. That doesn't mean that she's talking about your kid, how Ariana's fat and she look like she eat too much and look like she's stupid. You know, stuff like that. Not trying to throw shade, but I'm just putting that out there. Anyway, Kim, goodbye. I want you to get off the show so badly because you don't have no drama in your life. You swear you still got drama with Nene, but you don't. Nene been over you since season 3 was over. And yet you still got Nene's name in your mouth. So goodbye with that. Cool, Cynthia was kissing up to Nene again. It's a difference between actually befriending somebody and kissing up to them. And Cynthia, you kiss up to Nene so hard. I know you say you really friends, and I'm sure you guys really are friends, but Cynthia, you really need to realize the difference between being somebody's friend and being somebody's butt kisser, because you really look like you kissing that booty. And the reason why everybody keeps saying that, I don't think she understands, is because Nene does not show the same love that you show for her. And because of that, you look like you kissing up to her too hard. Because I'm sure you see Cynthia go to everything. She goes searching for houses with Nene. She goes searching for furniture with Nene. But yet you only see Nene there on, you know, events. Because I'm sure that's the only time Nene has to hang out with Cynthia. When it comes to her anniversary and to her opening of her new modeling search clinic thingy, whatever. And that was it. You don't see her come to your house for tea anymore. You don't see her come over for, what happened? The modeling search. You was searching for models. Y'all saw that model that used to be on American Next Top Model? Just a side note. She looked delusional as ever. Ooh. That dark-skinned model. I don't like her. I never liked her on American Next Top Model, and I certainly don't like her now, but good luck to her for trying to still be a model. What else? I think that was it, you guys. I mean, the Candy and versus Nene thing, I don't understand it. I understand why, I understand to an extent why Candy is upset at Nene. Nene does seem sometimes like she does act like she's so above Candy, but at the same time, I think that's Nene's way of saying, I don't want to do what you like to do. That's what I obviously think. I just think it's because of the fact that every time she's around you, you only talking about dildos. And every time she's around you, it's a dildo event, and it's a, you know, massage event, stuff like that. You know, her nose is up in the air because she don't really care what's going on down there. She don't really care about the when it comes to those type of conversations. So that's why I believe why Nene acts that way. And you only see that around her because those are the only times when you guys are really around each other. I mean, you guys were around each other only once without all the other girls, the tall, the smalls, events and stuff going on. And when she did try to have a normal conversation about you, I mean, to you, you were just mentioning things that other girls said, aka Sheree saying, I'm rich, bitch. You know what I mean? So, Candy, if you're wondering why Nene act that way, just look at the show. Like, you obviously see it. And, I don't think it's a wrong thing for Nene to say that she don't want dildos up her booty today, but at the same time, Nene, if you know Candy's your friend, and you know Candy does things this way, you should at least show your support, not only by showing up, but by putting a smile on your face. What's the point of showing up, but then you being a Debbie Downer and saying, I don't like dildos, I don't like this, I don't like that, going on the whole entire event? That's not being a friend at all. It's kind of being a hater. So I understand why Candy felt the way how she felt, but Candy, if you know Nene's gonna act like that for the rest of the time being, don't invite her. Please don't. You saw how she was with your birthday party. I don't even know why you gave... I mean, I understand you gave her an invitation because you're her friend. You don't want to seem like she's not inviting you, stuff like that. But just tell her, put a side note. If you don't want to come, I understand. Just put some donations in the mail, and that's it. So, that's all for part 1 of what I heard is 3 parts of that reunion. I cannot wait to see part 2 on Thursday where Marlo reads Kim. And also, I have to applaud Andy because he's like the best host of reality shows right now. I'm thinking about the other hosts like Basketball Wives host with John Stanley, which I do not like him. Mob Wives host for the first season was Wendy Williams, which she was okay for Mob Wives, but when it comes to the Braxton reunion, she don't know how to ask them questions like. And the reunion for the Braxtons was not all that either, because it was only one part. The question that we want to ask was it, you know what I mean. So when it comes to this reunion, it tops the cake. So I cannot wait to see the other parts of the reunion. I'm gonna try and keep up to date and stuff with you guys. But until next time, that's my cookies for today. Bye.